Oh, bless you, son. He looks so young, but guess what? He's a grown man.
Yeah, I'm grown. There's no backing track to this, it's just spoken word, so I need you to feel it. I was born not knowing what I was destined to be. Born not knowing what I was destined to see. I drop down to my knees and I say, please Lord, is this exactly what you need and what you want me to be? Turns to me and I hear a voice say, yes, so go out there and get exactly what needs success. So I go out in the street and I'm talking to the people and I'm letting black folks know that we are all equal. They listen to me talk, yeah, they stop and they listen. They see it in my eyes through my glasses, they hear it glisten. I'm going from here to this place to that place and I'm giving every speech to everybody in each face and they hear what I'm saying and they see what I'm doing. So a black activist is what I am and I'm improving and they hear me and they stop and they pause and after a speech is finished they stop and they applaud. But even the same people that I helped get up to a degree stopped at one meeting and they shut down me. I stand here as Malcolm X and I gave you everything I could. I spoke in this generation to that place, to this hood. And you know what the same people I spoke for did to me? I gave a speech before I could speak, they shut down me. And not only did they shoot, not only did they flip, but they shot me so much that they reloaded the clip. Shotgun barrels and they blast me in the leg and then they blast me so much in the body to a point they shoot me in the head. And I was helping them. And then you see the other guy and he's walking on the scene and he's doing everything he can even after I gave everything I believed. I gave him my joy and my pain and I told him about Mecca and I told him at one point we'd need to fight back, etc., etc. So then in the end, I'm watching him from a distance as he walks where he's walking and he continues to talk. To a point, he sees another woman and he sees how she's moving to a point that they start something called the Civil Rights Movement. And they continue on these buses, white men and black women, and they riding through places and they giving what they give in to a point racist cops throw bottles and pull triggers and they just keep calling whites and blacks saying, keep running niggers. Continuously saying this and bleeding in my pride and I'm looking from a higher distance saying don't run and hide and to a point everything stops and he stands up on the scene. They try to call him a Mason. He said, I have a dream. So he stops and he tells the dream and everybody hears it. Black girls and white girls holding hands and everybody stands to understand and after I tell him this, do you know what they did? They shot me down like I was nothing, like I was just a little kid. I stood there on the balcony and I waved to the people and they said not even Jesus Christ in the staple could help you. And I just thought there and thinking, why, God, why? And even Jesse Jackson didn't catch me when my body dropped. Why? They killed me and they shot me down and nobody said nothing. They just rioted in the streets like everything I said was fronting. So at the end of the day, what you see, and I'm not cussing, but this is the type of thing that happens when black people say something. Now listen. I never lived my life, I just walked to a store. I was in the age of 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 without struggle, but I remained humble. But do you know what happened to me before I could even live a life, before I could even turn around and say that I know Christ? I walked into a store and I bought a pack of Skittles. I wasn't playing with nothing. I wasn't playing the owner like a fiddle. Brought a juice and I walked out. And you know what he did? He pulled out a gun on me, an innocent little kid. And I'm on the phone speaking like, Mommy, I don't know what just happened, but this guy will not let me go. He's holding a gun to me and I don't know what I just did. And before I can finish my sentence, pop, pop, and now I'm dead. looking up from heaven's sky saying, Mr. Zimmerman, I don't blame you for what you did, but you should have known through adrenaline that not every black kid with a hood means evil. Now you got my cousins and my aunties all under the steeple crying. We multiplying and we just don't know what's happening. Obama in the White House and he ain't come with an interaction. But he the first one to turn around and say, I'm for same-sex marriages, but what about me? Getting carried around in these horse carriages. I'm bleeding and I'm hurt. My family is screaming. They're trying to find somebody and something else to believe in. Because even in 2012, where racism seems to look deceased, they still want to shoot me down, a young black man who means peace. But at the end of the day, like I said, like it's something, I'm not here cussing out and I ain't here fronting. But the same as Martin Luther King and Malcolm X weren't fronting, this is exactly what happens when black people say something. Thank you.